all-treble a cappella group, and today we'll be performing for you. We have some really exciting things coming up. We have an EP releasing soon, along with a music video of our award-winning ICCA set. So go ahead and follow along with us on Instagram at Simply Vocals to get more information on that. We also have auditions coming up, so maybe you can be up here with us next year. It feels like a party every day. Simply Vocal is performing Running Up That Hill and Unwritten, and we're so excited. So thank you so much. One, two, three. It doesn't hurt me. Yeah, yo. Do you wanna feel how it feels? Yeah, yeah, yo. Wanna know that it doesn't hurt me. Yeah, yo. Do you wanna hear about the deal I'm making? It's you and me. And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God. I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up the road, running up that hill, with no problem. You don't wanna hurt me, but see how deep the bullet lies. Unaware and tearing you asunder. There is thunder in our hearts. Is there so much hate for the ones we love? But tell me we will find time, It's you and me. It's you and me. It's you and me. You won't be unhappy. And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God. Get on to swap our places. Running up that road, running up
begins, the rest is still unwritten. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find, reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Thank you guys. We're Simply Vocal, and we'll see you at auditions.
Hello everyone, we are the Chaptones. We are another a cappella group here on campus. We will be hosting auditions soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And we will also be releasing an EP and a music video soon. Super exciting stuff. Today we're going to be singing Hypotheticals by Lake Street Dive, so please enjoy and happy move-in week.
Obviously, we're at the beginning of something. I don't expect you to know where it's gonna go, but I believe we might be on to something, and I just thought maybe you should know. I've been playing out a lot of hypotheticals in my mind. I've been writing your name down next to mine. Been imagining all the things that I could do. I've seen out all the possibilities in my dreams. You're alone, you should really be next to me. Baby, let's not wait and see. Immediate action is unnecessary. It's a fatal attraction. It's a plan of attack, and I'll get us to someday soon. I know it. I got a plan A and I've got a plan B. And if it's absolutely necessary, we'll go to plan C. Whatever I gotta do to be with you. I have been playing out a lot of hypotheticals in my mind. Writing your name down next to mine. Been imagining all the things you and I could do. I've seen out all the possibilities in my dreams. You're alone, you should really be next to me. Baby, let's not wait and see. Nobody can see into the future.
us. Theoretically forever. I'll see what happens, but I hope we will never be apart. Hypothetically, yes. Theoretically forever. I see what happens, but I hope we will never be apart. I've been laying a lot of hypotheticals in my mind. I try to lay down next to mine. Oh, in my dreams next to me. Baby, let's not wait and see. Thank you so much. We are the Chaptones. Follow us on Instagram at the Chaptones. Happy moving.
Can we arc more? Everyone ready? Go. Hello, everyone! We are Soundcheck. We're another one of the a cappella groups here on campus. We're holding auditions super soon, so if you want to join us, stay on the lookout for that. Our Instagram is at Chapman Soundcheck. We have some really exciting things that just released. We released a full-length album. It's called Worth Keeping, and you can stream it wherever you find your music. We also just released a beautiful music video. So go check that out on YouTube. Today, we're excited to be singing for you guys. We're gonna be singing Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears with our amazing soloist, Audrey.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the
Na na na.
It's my own desire. It's my own remote. Help me to decide. Help me indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule us. Say that you'll never, ever, ever, ever leave me. One headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the Oh, for freedom and for pleasure, nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the Thank you all so much for your Chapman sound check. Welcome to Chapman!
Leading the procession is the Chapman University Mace. The Chapman University Mace is carried by the Grand Marshal, a gift of Nadine, class of 44, and former trustee Harmon Wilkinson, class of 35. Immediately following are Chapman's gonfalons. The gonfalons represent the schools and colleges at Chapman University. The central focus of each one is a shield divided into 4 quadrants. The upper left quadrant holds the Chapman window, an architectural feature that may be seen on many campus structures and which has become an important Chapman icon. In the lower right quadrant is a representation of the 4 pillars comprising a Chapman education: intellectual, physical, spiritual, and social. The remaining 2 quadrants in the shield contain images symbolizing aspects of the spirit of the school or college. Now entering are members of our distinguished faculty. Welcome our Chapman University Deans. Dean of the Lawrence and Christina Dodge College of Film and Media Arts, Stephen Galloway.
Interim Dean of Crean College of Health and Behavioral Sciences, Laura Glynn.
Interim Dean, Dale E. and Sarah Ann Fowler School of Engineering, Kendall Harris. Dean of College of Performing Arts and Musco Center for the Arts, Ann Hogan. Dean of the Wilkinson College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, Jennifer Keene. Dean of Schmid College of Science and Technology, Chris Kim. Dean of the Donna Ford Atala College of Educational Studies, Roxanne Greitz Miller. Dean of the School of Pharmacy, Ren Ostrom. Dean of the Leatherby Libraries, Kevin Ross. Interim Dean of the School of Communication, Keith Weber.
Dean of the Argyros College of Business and Economics, Amy Zhang.
Welcome members of our Chapman University administration. Chief Investment Officer, Yana Bursey. Senior Vice President of Enrollment Management, Rick Bischoff. Vice President of First Generation and Promising Futures Programs, Gabriela Castañeda.
Senior Vice President for Student Affairs, Genia Herndon. Vice President and Dean of Students, Chris Hutchison.
Vice President of Research, Martina Niesvant. General Counsel, Hema Vati. Senior Vice President and Deputy Chief of Staff, Nidhi Vote. Now entering are members of our governing boards. Executive Vice President and Chief Advancement Officer, Jessica Berger. Executive Vice President, Provost, and Chief Academic Officer, Michael Ibba. Executive Vice President and Chief of Staff, Amy Rogan Mehta. Please welcome Chapman University President, Matt Parlow.
Move it.
It said through. You're in.
Oh my gosh.
Please welcome Chapman University President, Matt Parlow.
Good evening, everyone. Wow, that was loud. Welcome to the opening convocation for the class of 2030 and the pharmacy class of 2031. This ceremony marks the official opening of the academic year, the 165th in Chapman University's history. It is a privilege to welcome our incoming students, along with your families, as we kick off not just a new school year, but a new journey full of possibility. Families, thank you for being here. This moment is yours as much as it is your students. At Chapman University, connection is at the heart of everything that we do. Tonight, I want to talk to our new students about 3 kinds of connection that you will find here. The first is connection with faculty and staff. Here, faculty know your name, and they know your aspirations. Our faculty could literally work anywhere with their credentials and talent. But our students are not taught by teaching assistants, but rather by some of the top teacher scholars in their fields. They choose Chapman because they want to be in the classroom to teach, mentor, and help students. Faculty mentors invest in you one-on-one in your coursework and in where you are going. They make introductions, they open doors. Their networks become your networks. Our staff and administrators are just as invested in your success. You're going to hear from 2 of them this evening, our Provost, Mike Ibba, and our new Dean of Students, Chris Hutchison. They are hard. It's a requirement of being an orientation leader to cheer for the Dean of Students. My colleagues here are hard at work, growing Chapman's academic excellence while making sure this university feels like home to you. That same investment carries into the second connection I want to talk about tonight, the one you build with each other. Somewhere on this campus, right now, is your community. Let me say that again. Somewhere on this campus, right now, is your community. Whether you find it in a class, in one of our hundreds of clubs and activities, through orientation events, or somewhere you do not expect. You will forge lifelong connections here, and you'll also become part of a Chapman family that will be here for you long after you graduate. Our alumni tell the story better than I can. We have Dodge College graduates who met in Chapman classrooms and are now making films together. We have broadcasters who once sat in these very seats who now call games for Major League Baseball for 3 different teams. We had 2 College of Performing Arts alumni who danced on Taylor Swift's Eras tour. And just this past year, 6 Chapman alumni working at Google came back to campus on their own time to talk with current students because the connection they built here didn't end when they graduated. These are a few of the stories that our alumni tell. You're going to find your people here, and you're going to meet more Panthers around the world that will always be connected to you because you're part of Chapman University. And that brings me to my third kind of connection, the one that reaches beyond campus. Chapman sits at the center of one of the most dynamic regions in the world, Southern California. This region is home to industries shaping the future in business, the arts, sports, business, entertainment, and healthcare. I just talked about Hollywood, Major League Baseball, Taylor Swift, and Google. This is where Chapman can take you. Industry leaders and working professionals come to campus regularly to speak to our students, and they bring their networks with them. Your career advisors, embedded in each school and college, are part of that network too, so go work with them early and often. I'm going to repeat that. Go work with them early and often. None of this is about landing your first job out of Chapman, although that is certainly important. It is about the kind of person you will become while you are here. And it is part of Chapman's mission to help you grow into a global citizen, someone who takes what you build here and uses it to contribute to the world. Indeed, to make the world a better place. So tonight, as we open Chapman's 165th year, I want you to remember why you are here. Not just to earn a degree, though you will earn a fine one. You are here to build connection with your faculty and staff, with each other, and with the world beyond this campus. Hold on to all 3, because they will carry you well past the day you walk across this stage. Congratulations and welcome to Chapman University. And now it's my privilege to introduce Mike Ibba, the Executive Vice President, Provost, and Chief Academic Officer.
Thank you, President Parlow. So for me, this is one of the highlights of my year. Ask anyone and they'll tell you that Convocation is my favorite Chapman tradition. Fireworks, the whole gig, I love it. It's a genuine welcome, and today you're the reason for it. Let me echo President Parlow with a warm welcome to the class of 2030. We're delighted to have you join the Chapman community and look forward to all you will accomplish here. And to your families, friends, and supporters, thank you for believing in these students and for entrusting them to Chapman. As you begin your time here at Chapman, you're stepping into a community shaped by excellence, curiosity, and purpose. You will have the opportunity to learn from world-class faculty whose work is recognized and respected across the globe. These extraordinary educators have chosen Chapman for many of the same reasons that brought you here today. They believe in this place. They believe in its potential. They believe in what students can accomplish here. You're now part of an academic community that is energized by discovery and driven by a deep commitment to its students. Our faculty come from some of the world's most respected institutions, bringing with them a wealth of knowledge, diverse perspectives, and a passion for teaching. You'll work alongside these faculty mentors, learning by doing while building relationships that will shape your future. Each of you is here because you earned your place here. You worked hard, you sacrificed, you were determined, and you've taken a bold step forward. And now you stand on the edge of a new chapter. You bring with you a resilience and strength of character that will serve you well in the years ahead. But let me be clear, you don't need to have all the answers today. I can say from personal experience, when I started college, I certainly didn't have all the answers. What do I mean by that? So, as you might have gathered, I'm not from Southern California. I'm from the UK, and in the UK, you apply to medical school straight out of high school, which I did, and I didn't get in. At the time, it felt to me like a door was closing on the only plan I had. But I had a biology teacher and a mentor who told me that it was actually the best thing that could have happened to me. Not because I wasn't smart enough, but because I wasn't following the right path for me. Instead, my teacher pointed me towards a biochemistry program at a university I'd honestly never heard of. It turned out to be one of the best universities in the world, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. You may feel that same uncertainty right now. That's just part of the process. I've also learned something about what a university education is really for. Some of you will study something, and eventually, I would say inevitably, you're going to be asked, what are you going to do with that? As if a degree's only value is its most direct line to a job. I'd push back on that. I only studied science. That's why it works in the UK. No philosophy, no history, no literature. It served me well professionally, but I came to realize it had left gaps in my education. The hardest questions I've faced in my career haven't been scientific ones. They've been questions of purpose, leadership, and judgment. Questions that don't have easy answers, and where values matter as much as data. So whatever you choose to study here, take full advantage of the breadth that Chapman education gives you. It's going to matter in the future much more than you think. So I urge you, say yes to new opportunities. Don't let setbacks define you. Be willing to change course when a better path reveals itself. Ask any senior here if their 4 years unfolded exactly as they expected, and I can promise you, they'll say no. And yet, for most of them, I'd say probably all of them, what unfolded turned out to be more meaningful, more challenging, and more rewarding than they could ever have imagined. Be open to growth. Be open to surprises. Be open to becoming the version of yourself you haven't yet met. Now take a moment to look around you. These are the people who will challenge you, support you, and become lifelong friends, and one day, your colleagues. You'll learn as much from one another as you do in the classroom. One final piece of advice, don't be in too much of a hurry. Your years here will go faster than you can ever imagine. Every so often, pause and take it all in. These are the moments you'll remember for the rest of your life. Welcome, Chapman Class of 2030. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Alex Palmer. Who apparently is, okay. I dread to think what's going to happen when the Dean of Students actually comes to the stage. Alex is a senior majoring in computer science with a minor in business administration. He has been one of our fantastic orientation leaders for the past 2 years and is an orientation coordinator this year, helping plan the awesome events and activities you're going to be a part of this week. Welcome, Alex!
Don't embarrass me. Thank you, Provost Iba. Good evening, fellow Panthers and families. Tonight marks the beginning of a remarkable journey. Each of you arrived at Chapman with your own aspirations, your own dreams, and your own story. You come from different places and different experiences, but a common goal has brought you here, a desire to learn, to grow, and to become the people you hope to be. From this moment on, you become a part of something bigger than yourself. You become a part of the Chapman family. The years ahead will be filled with opportunities you can't yet imagine. You'll discover new passions, ask questions, and be challenged in ways that will help you grow. Along the way, you'll build connections that will shape your lives long after leaving the university. You will learn together, laugh together, and yes, sometimes cry together, because that's part of life and the college experience. There will be moments that test you and moments that inspire you. Through it all, you'll be there for one another, celebrating successes, offering encouragement, and reminding each other that none of us are on this journey alone. More than anything, make the most of every moment, because Chapman gives you the space and the opportunity to be and to try more than one thing. Your Chapman journey begins today, and I can't imagine a more special place to spend your college years as you develop into young adults. Here's to the friendships you'll build, the memories you'll create, and all that you'll accomplish individually and together. Pause up, Panthers. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Vice President and Dean of Students, Chris Hutchison.
Thank you, Alex, for those great words. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chapman. As Alex mentioned, you have joined a special university, and it's exciting to think about the opportunities and the experiences that you'll share over the years together. It's now my privilege to initiate you into a Chapman tradition. Each of you received a Chapman stole as you entered this evening. I can see some of you are wearing it at the moment. That stole is a keepsake to cherish, and it symbolizes a lifelong connection with Chapman University. As you transition from first year to second, from second year to third year, and eventually on to graduation, use the stole to record important milestones on your college journey. Ask faculty who have inspired you to sign it. Write down a favorite quote or a life-changing memory. Add the names of friends and roommates. By the time you graduate, the stole should be covered in ink, capturing the moments that tell the story of your Chapman experience. However, what you may not know is that the stole you received as you processed in or walked in is not your stole. It actually belongs to your fellow classmate next to you. It was just entrusted to you until this moment when you'll create one of the earliest Chapman memories that you have as we proceed with the stole exchange ceremony. Will all first-year students please rise if you are able, pair up with a classmate next to you, and introduce yourselves. If you need to, you can get into a group of 3. Now that introductions are fully underway, or hopefully completed, please exchange your stole, either by handing them to one another or placing it around their neck. Good job, everyone. This symbolizes that community begins by acknowledging the important role that we play in each other's lives. When you graduate, you will have a lasting record of those who made a difference in your life and the journey you're about to begin together. I was going to say please be seated, but you have all done that already. Good job. Now I'm also pleased to introduce to you this beautiful sculpture behind me. As you know, this is a familiar image on campus. It's the Chapman logo. Referred to as fenestra, Latin for window, this image also represents your window of opportunity at Chapman University. In fact, this particular sculpture is your fenestra, commissioned specifically for the class of 2030, pharmacy class of 2031. This will soon join the 3 sculptures for the other graduating classes permanently displayed in the Archers Forum Student Union. But first, this window will play a very important part in this week's events. Parents, families, and friends, be sure to ask your students about that activity in a few days. And now I'd like to welcome President Parlow back to the lectern.
Thank you, Dean Hutchison. For over 26 years, Chapman has invited our faculty members to address the first-year class with their own perspective on the purpose of education. We call this our Aims of Education series, and I'm honored to introduce to you tonight this year's speaker. Grace Fong is an internationally acclaimed concert pianist and director of piano studies at Chapman University's Hall Musco Conservatory of Music. Praised by critics as positively magical and immediately a revelation, she has performed throughout North America, Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. Dr. Fong has appeared in many of the world's leading concert halls, including Carnegie Hall, the Kennedy Center, Walt Disney Concert Hall, the Hollywood Bowl, the Great Hall in Leeds, the Liszt Academy in Budapest, and the National Center for the Performing Arts in Beijing. A frequent concerto soloist, she has performed with the renowned orchestras, including Russia's Mariinsky Theater Orchestra and the United Kingdom's Halle Orchestra, and her performances have been featured on NPR's Performance Today, the BBC, and PBS. A prize winner of numerous international competitions, Dr. Fong won the American Pianists Association's prestigious Crystal DeHaan Classical Fellowship, becoming the first woman in 12 years to receive the honor. She also won the Grand Prize from the National Foundation for Advancement in the Arts and was subsequently named Presidential Scholar in the Arts by the President of the United States, performing at the Kennedy Center and receiving the Presidential Medallion from the President at the White House. Beyond the concert stage, Dr. Fong is known for creating innovative collaborations that bridge music with technology, dance, film, fashion, culinary arts, and the visual arts. Her work has brought her together with Grammy Award-winning musicians and Oscar-nominated filmmakers, as well as Michelin-starred chefs and artists across disciplines. Now beginning her 20th year at Chapman University, Dr. Fong is deeply committed to mentoring young artists and creating meaningful outreach experiences that bring her students into hospitals, special education programs, mental health settings, and other community spaces where music can educate, connect, and inspire. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Grace Fong.
Thank you, President Parlow and Provost Iba, for the wonderful honor of being here tonight. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chapman. Class of 2030. Class of 2030, we are so glad you're here. There are few seasons of life quite like this one. For the next several years, you'll live and learn in a community unlike any you've known before, surrounded by professors, classmates, roommates, teammates, mentors, staff, coaches, and friends. It's one of the rare times in life when so many people are invested in your growth all at the same time. As I begin my 20th year teaching at Chapman, I have come to believe that the greatest gift of a college education isn't simply knowledge. It's the profoundly human relationships we find here that shape who we become. Those relationships often continue long after graduation. One of the great joys of teaching is getting to see who you become long after you leave Chapman. One day, you'll call to celebrate milestones, wrestle with difficult decisions, or seek advice as you navigate the next chapters of your lives. I've been so grateful to receive those calls from students who once sat exactly where you're sitting now. I've celebrated their weddings. I've sat with them through heartbreak and disappointment. I've cheered them on opening day as they cut the ribbon to their own music schools. I've even had the honor of holding their babies. Perhaps that's what moves me most, to witness becoming. I get to see it every year. Many first-year students come to me already playing well. The technique is there, the notes are in the right places. Lesson by lesson, semester by semester, something changes. By the time they perform their final recitals, the pieces we've worked on sound completely different. The notes are the same, the musician is not. And the music stops being something they play and becomes something they say. Somewhere along the way, they become more fully themselves. Perhaps that's one of the most beautiful gifts of education, to help each of us discover the voice that is uniquely ours. One student in particular comes to mind. Before Olivia had even been admitted to Chapman, she said to me during her audition, "I want to major in piano. One day, I want to be a lawyer." Now, that's not something I hear every day. I usually help students play bars of music, not pass the bar. But at Chapman, those dreams aren't impossible. They're worth pursuing. Over the next 4 years, we spent countless hours on Bach, Rachmaninoff, Chopin, but we also talked about life, purpose, and the future she imagined for herself. After Olivia walked across this stage with her degree in piano performance, our conversations continued. We talked through law school applications, acceptance letters, and then the challenges she faced at Yale Law. Last year, I received a text from her with a screenshot of her California bar exam results. The status bar read, "Pass." Beneath the screenshot, of course after a row of hearts and teary-eyed emojis, was this message. "Dr. Fong, I became a lawyer because you believed in me." None of us becomes who we're meant to be entirely on our own. Along the way, someone believes in us, stretches us, or simply walks beside us. Olivia's words reminded me that the deepest work of education happens between people, not the transfer of information, the transformation of one person through another. I know this because someone once did exactly that for me. I had the privilege of studying with the legendary Sergei Babayan. Preparing for what many consider the Olympics of the piano world meant days that began and ended at the piano, often practicing 9 to 10 hours a day. There were days I honestly didn't know if I could get through it. But my teacher stood by me every step of the way. he saw something in me that I could not yet see in myself. We rarely become who we are entirely on our own. The same is true of great music. It too is born from human connection. Playing thousands of notes accurately matters, but it's only the beginning. The performances that stay with us are the ones in which we transcend ourselves. And for a few moments, the noise of the day fades away. Those moments can't be generated. They can only be felt. And that's one of the reasons I love Chapman, because education here doesn't happen in isolation. It happens between people. Some of my work has begun with a simple walk from the Hall Musco Conservatory of Music over to the Fowler School of Engineering, where I've been fortunate to collaborate with a computer science colleague to use machine learning to make music and art more accessible to people who are blind or deaf. My colleague understands code, I understand music. And together, we created something that neither of us could have created on our own. As the tools of your generation become more extraordinary, so too are the opportunities to be more deeply human. Some of my most unforgettable moments have come alongside my students in children's hospitals and cancer centers. I remember one student who played for a patient. When the music ended, the patient spoke for the first time in more than 8 months. It wasn't only the patient who was changed that day. In those moments, students discover that music isn't just something we perform, it's something we give. And in giving it, they aren't just becoming better musicians, they're becoming the kind of people they want to be. After 20 years of teaching, I have come to understand that education is fundamentally a human endeavor, because it is through one another that we become who we are. Some of the most important things you'll learn at Chapman won't come from a syllabus. They'll come from the people here who will shape your life. And I have no doubt that you'll be that person for someone else, too. Welcome to Chapman. Thank you.
And now to the incoming class of 2030 and pharmacy class of 2031. As president of this amazing institution, I formally and officially admit you to Chapman University and welcome you to the best years of your life. Welcome to Chapman.
forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. You stepped inside with a vibe I ain't never seen. Yes, you did. Ooh, so girl, if you talk like you want, come and talk to me. But look here, it would break my heart, break my heart, break my heart if I find out you can't move. You better show me now, show me now, show me now. 'Cause when I take it to the floor, ooh, you gotta get down. You know what to do. Hey, Mr. DJ, play some of this pretty little lady. 'Cause if she dances good as she does right now, I just might make her my baby. I just might make her my baby. Hey, I just might. Oh, I just might.
I don't talk just to fill the air. I don't move just to prove I care. I don't scare when the sky turns black. I don't leave when it pushes back. I've seen strong men lose their ground, heard brave words fall apart out loud. I don't shake when the walls give in. I get quiet and I dig in. When it gets heavy, when it gets loud, when everybody's running out, I don't run. I don't bend when I stand. I don't fall. When I hold it all. When it's dark, when it breaks, you can lean. I won't shake when I stand.
This concludes the ceremony. We ask that guests please wait in their seats until the Grand Marshal, platform party, and faculty have exited the field. Thank you.